Today's topics: why weaker growth in the Canadian economy seems to be a good thing when it comes to relieving inflation, and of course, Ottawa's August numbers. Buongiorno, bonjour, hello, dear friends, and welcome back to MOSCATO Realtor. OREB's market report for August is titled Resale Market Stalls in August. Supply Challenges Persist. That behind me is my neighbor Charlie starting up his boat. OREB's August update reports 1,196 sold properties. It's up 6% over August of 2022, but still lagging behind the 5-year average of 1,525. That breaks down to 903 sold freeholds, up 7%, and 293 sold condos, up 2%. The 2019 pre-pandemic numbers for August were 1,725 solds. That's 31% lower right now. So we're still way off. According to Ken Decker, the OREB president, there's no shortage of demand given increased immigration and the large Canadian population cohort entering the market. The lack of suitable, affordable housing is a hindrance. High borrowing costs and economic uncertainty are impacting both sellers and buyers, which we expect will continue to result in further market fluctuations. Months of inventory for the freehold class properties has increased to 3 months from 2.9 months in August 2022 and 2.7 months in July 2023. Days on market for freeholds has increased to 31 days and 29 days for condos. So it's taking a little while longer to sell your home compared to last August and last month. But overall, not too bad. August's new listings were 2,228, 7% higher than last August and on par with the previous month. And if you would have sold your freehold home in July of 2023, you would have 5.6% more than selling it in August, with an average sales price of $710,000. The year-to-date average is $732,000. That's down 8% since 2022. The average sales price of a condo was $426,000, up 1% compared to August 2022, but also down 1.4% since the previous month. The year-to-date condo average was $433,000, down 5.5% over 2022. Ultimately, a property's price is determined by how much money a buyer is willing to pay. Wow, can you believe it? Weaker growth in the Canadian economy is apparently a good thing when it comes to relieving price pressures like inflation. I'm so very glad I'm not an economist. I would definitely need some intense therapy to get my head around this. Apparently, economic growth slowed sharply in the second quarter of 2023, contracting by an annualized rate of 0.2%. The Bank of Canada today held its target for the overnight rate at 5%. After easing to 2.8% in June, CPI inflation moved up to 3.3% in July, averaging close to 3% in line with the bank's projection. With the recent increase in gasoline prices, CPI inflation is expected to be higher in the near term before easing again. It's like they expect us to run our cars on water. Why aren't we putting pressure on the petroleum companies and the grocers to lower their profit margins? Year-over-year and 3-month measures of core inflation are now both running at about 3.5%, indicating there's been a little recent downward momentum in underlying inflation. However, Governing Council remains concerned about the persistence of underlying inflationary pressures and is prepared to increase the policy interest rate further if needed. The next scheduled date for announcing the overnight rate target is October 25th. Here's its impact on mortgage rates being offered by Canadian banks as it's September 7th from our friends over at ratehub.ca. Check out that comment at the top of the report. Bond yields have eased very slightly following the Bank of Canada's rate hold, but fixed rates are unchanged for now. That RBC Royal Bank 5-year fixed term at 5.69% is starting to look like the lesser of all evils right now. Using the marketing and negotiation skills of a licensed realtor is more important now than ever. On that note, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me so that I can assist you in making the most money when selling and saving the most when buying. Thanks for tuning in.